Sound check. Test mic. Test mic 1 2 1 2. Test mic 1 2 1 2. I hope clear yung audio. Pero check ko muna bago ko i-upload. Kasi I'm here in the recording session. No? Pero magla-live din ako sa mga for these previous days para mag-double time yung review natin. I-ensure lang na may mga upload daily. Para kahit pa paano makahabol sa board pagre-review sa board exam. No? Is coming July 15 and 16, 2023. And sa mga previous board exam. Okay. Topic for today, lecture for today is about pumps. All about pumps, no? Hiniwalay-walay ko yung mga lectures para meron tayong specific topics. Pero before we proceed, no, please subscribe to MCGI channel, the best principles in economics, MCGI channel. And for the environmental planning, I'm going to take an environmental planning board exam. Please subscribe to greenfriendforever. Nag-start pa lang siyang mag-upload. Pero yan, sunod-sunod na yan. Ensure na mga fresh na questions na. Yan. Greetings to the new subscribers tayo. Yan. For yung mga latest na hindi pa natin na babate. Jillian Rose, Happy Leaves and Fetals. Chris Nick Balane. Jesmar Peña, Florida. Abandon J. Pauline Ann Nucus and Karen Aquino. And yan, mga only includes users who have made their subscriptions and public. Yan lang yung nakita ko. Pero sa mga nag-subscribe na naka-private, thank you very much naman sa inyo. I hope matuto po kayo sa channel na ito. And hope may comment kayo, suggestions and corrections, very much naman yun. Welcome and appreciated. Hindi naman perfect yung channel na ito sa lahat ng So your comments, your suggestion, welcome po yan lahat sa channel na ito. Okay? Ang mga gustong mag-join sa channel na ito, yan, please click the join button and choose kung anong membership po ang gusto niyo to get access to membership perks, no? Yan, so yan, please click the join channel. Yan, start na tayo for the pumps. Pump is a device used to move fluids such as liquids or slurries. A pump displaces a volume by physical or mechanical action. Pumps are primarily classified into three types: reciprocating, centrifugal, and rotary. Yun, tatlo pala yung types ng pump: reciprocating, centrifugal, and rotary. Classification of pumps. Number 1, reciprocating pump. Pump having a plunger that move back and forth within a cylinder equipped with check valves. Cylinder is best located near or below the ground level. Number 1, piston pump. Type of pump ng reciprocating pump yan. No? Sa positive displacement reciprocating pump, in which a plunger is driven backwards and forwards or up and down by a mechanical working head. Water is sucked into a sealed vacuum by use of piston. Number 2, plunger pump, a positive displacement simple lip pump with an actuating member in the form of a plunger. A reciprocating pump where the packing is on the stationary casing instead of the moving piston. So, yan. Meron tayong mga clue dyan, no? Pag sa plunger pump, yan. Simply lift up with actuating member in the form of plunger. Ito naman, the water is sucked into sealed vacuum by use of a piston. Kaya piston pump and plunger pump naman. Yan, di ba? Number 3, type of reciprocating pump. Diaphragm pump, a metering pump which uses a diaphragm to isolate operating parts from pump liquid in a mechanical actuated diaphragm pump. or from hydraulic fluid in a hydraulically actuated diaphragm pump. Next, number 2 type of pump, centrifugal pump. It contains an impeller mounted on a rotating shaft. The rotating impeller increases the water velocity while forcing the water into a casing, thus converting the water's velocity into higher pressure by virtue of centrifugal force. It's the most common pump used in residential and commercial buildings. Suction configuration. Letter A, single suction pump is commonly used and has a spiral casing. The water enters the impeller from only one side. Letter B, double suction pump. The water enters both sides of the double suction impeller, practically eliminating the hydraulic unbalance. And the shape of the impeller. Impellers are curved to minimize the shock losses of the flow in the liquid as it moves from the eye to the shrouds, which are these that enclose the impeller vanes. Letter A, open impeller. An impeller having no shrouds is used when water being pumped contains suspended solids. Letter B, closed impeller. Impeller having two shrouds. It requires little maintenance and is usually have no longer operating efficiency than impellers. Letter C, semi-open impeller. Semi-open impeller, okay, an impeller having one shroud. Oh, yan. Pag open impeller, no shrouds. Pag close impeller, two shrouds. Pag semi-open impeller, one shroud. Okay. Casing design. Meron tayo mag-commercial, no? Baka mabitin. A, actually split casing. Split parallel to the shaft axis so that the pump may be opened without disturbing the system piping, making it convenient to service. Letter B, radially split casing is perpendicular to the axis, resulting in a simpler joint design. Type of connection between motor and pump. Letter A, separately coupled pump, a pump in which the electric motor is connected to the pump by means of a flexible coupling. To maintain shaft alignment, both pump and motor are mounted on a structural base plate. Letter B, close-coupled pump, a pump in which the same shaft is used for both the motor and pump. This results in a low initial and installation cost and avoids alignment problems. However, it may also result in motor noise being transmitted to the pump and piping. Letter C, motor face-mounted pump. Here, the pump is separately coupled with a face-mounted motor, eliminates the need for a structural base plate, and minimize coupling alignment problems. Yan, pump support naman. Mukhang mahaba na. No? Pump support, bago tayo mag-pump support, commercial muna. For hotel bookings and reservation nationwide, Red Door, Suns Hotels, and affiliates. Yan. Please message me in the messenger. Ito po yung name ko. And this number, no? Hindi ko na sasabihin. Lagi ko namang sinasabi yan. Nandyan din naman yan sa ano. Yan din po yun. Sa BRICE Academy, no? Yan din yun. Ang kagandahan lang neto, you can pay at the hotel. Papareserve natin and pay of the hotel. Or, you can pay naman to the link, no? Na provided. The rest assured, it is directly paid to the Red Doors. Rest assured po. Sa kanila po yan. Okay? PM nyo lang ako kahit dito sa video, kahit dito naman sa mga messenger or number. Pwede rin sa email. Kailangan mag-racket eh. Yan. Pump support. Horizontal dry pit support. Letter A. Wherein the pump is located with the shaft in a horizontal position in dry location, such as a basement floor, or even a special fit constructed for the pump. The pump assembly is mounted on a structural base plate that is usually grouted to the floor. This is the most common support arrangement. Letter B, inline pumps. These are generally supported directly by piping the system wherein the piping carries the weight of the pump. Samples of this pump. These are pump motor assemblies which are usually vertically mounted with its weight aligned over the piping to save floor space. Other small pumps can be hung horizontally from the piping. Okay, next. C. Wet pit pumps are those which are immersed in the liquid to be pumped. Submersible pump is basically a centrifugal pump complete with electric motors wherein the whole assembly is positioned under the water in a suitable bored hole that delivers the water to the surface. Some pump used in applications where excess water must be pumped away from a particular area. It's also a pump used to remove water that has accumulated in water collecting some pit where the pumping end is immersed in the liquid. Jet or ejector pump is a centrifugal pump typically used for drawing water up from a well. So yan, pag sa poso, jet pump or ejector pump yung ginagamit. Okay, number 3 type of pump, the rotary pump, a displacement pump that delivers a steady flow by action of two members in rotational contact. Other pump applications, turbine pump. A turbine has a vertical turbine located below the groundwater levels and a driving motor located at the ground. Booster pump, a pump used to increase the pressure in a water supply line. Fire pump, designed for connection to automatic sprinkler system. Okay, characteristics of pumps. So ito yung formula, no? Capacity or capacity Q is equal to the flow rate of the liquid through the impeller. Yung kanyang, anong tawag dito? Yan, gallons per minute and cubic meter per second. Yung kanyang symbol ng flow. Yung flow ano yan? Yan. Tawag dito? Sorry ha. The flow rate, yan. Flow rate yan ha. Flow rate, ano niya. Symbol niya, no? Hindi. Anong tawag niya? Sorry. Pala na kayo. The flow rate of the liquid through the impeller, no? It's either gallon per minute or cubic meter per hour. The total head, H is equal to HD minus HS plus HF in feet. For fluid head, H is equal to, small h is equal to, ano to? Rho? Or P over Y plus the quantity B squared over 2G plus C is in feet. Ito po yung mga kanyang, for HD is discharge head, the fluid head on the discharge side of the plant. HS, suction head, the fluid head on the suction side of the pump. HF, friction head loss. This due to friction between the fluid and the pipe. H is the fluid head at any point. And P for the pressure at a given point. PSF or Pascal. Okay, for the, ano ba to? Nakalimutan ko yung tawag, no? Unit weight of the liquid. This is the pound per cubic foot or Newton meter per second. For V, fluid velocity at a given point, feet squared per second or meter per second. For G, acceleration due to gravity, 32.2 feet squared per second or 19.81 meter per second squared. Acceleration, 32.2 feet per second squared naman, no? For C, static head, vertical height measured from the datum in feet. O yan, magagamit natin formula na yan sa mga computation ng head loss or the fluid head. Hopefully may magkaroon tayo ng example. Check ko lang sa mga susunod natin yan. Capacity or characteristics of pump. Input power or brake horsepower, P1, PI, required to drive a pump. This is usually depend on the desired output power considering the known efficiency of the pump. Output power or waste horsepower, PW. PO is equal to QHS SG over 3,960. It is the symbol. No? It can be derived or in horsepower, no? Or the kilowatt hour. For kilowatt hour naman, QHSG over 367. Where Q is the capacity of pump, gallons per minute or cubic meter per hour. For the H, total head in feet. Yan, malaking H. For SG, specific gravity of fluid pump. For efficiency, pump efficiency is PO over PI over 100 times 100%. Output power over input power times 100%. For the net positive suction head, NPSH is equal to HS minus HB in feet or meter. HS is equal to the quantity of PS over, ano ba to? Mu? Sorry. Ang liquid plus B squared S over 2G and feet squared. For the HB, PB over the vapor, no? Specific gravity pala yan, sorry. Over the ng vapor. Ito specific gravity ng liquid. Sa feet or meter. For HS, total suction head at pump impeller in terms of absolute pressure. It's either feet or meter. For the PS, static pressure in the fluid at impeller. PSF or Pascal. For the specific gravity of the liquid, unit weight of the liquid, pound per cubic feet or Newton per cubic meter. For the BS, fluid velocity at the impeller, feet per square or meter per second. For the G, acceleration due to gravity, 32.2 feet per second square or 9.81 meter per second square. For the HB, liquid vapor pressure, feet on the meter. For the specific gravity of the liquid, unit weight of vapor, pound per cubic feet or Newton meter. Newton per cubic meter. Okay? Sa mga formula na yan, I hope habol tayo sa mga review. Makahanap sa computation na yan. Nagamit ang formula yan. Characteristic, capacity ng pump, total head, fluid head, input power, output power, and pump efficiency. Nakakita na ako niyan eh. Medyo lang tayo. Busy. Pati net positive suction head. Yan, ang next lecture natin ay ventilation and ventilation system. No, sa mga gusto mag-avail ng Master Plumber Reviewer 2019 PDF files, yan po. No? Plumbing arithmetic, Q&A 18 sets, sanitation plumbing design 4 sets, plumbing code 6 sets, practical problem click the join button. Good luck po sa mga take ng board exam na pinakamalapit na June 15 and 16, 2023. And I hope makapasa po kayong makatulog ng pag-review na. Have a great day and thank you very much.